Hello, Tunkhannock High School. Mr. DeSando here. Some of you might be like, while others might be. Either way, I'm here to do Mrs. Burke's 10-question challenge. Let's get right to it. Number 1, what do you feel passionate enough about to protest? I'm a big believer for free and open access to education, whether that be for a K through 12 education or a higher education. I believe that everybody should have the access to better themselves through education. It's one of the main reasons why I became a teacher. Number 2, which 3 words would you use to describe yourself? Dynamic, broad-minded, persistent. Number 3, what's the nicest thing you've ever done for someone? I don't know if I can narrow being, the nicest thing that I've ever done for someone down to like one thing. I try to do something nice for somebody every day, whether that be a small thing or a big thing. I think one of the things I'm most proud of, I run for Make-A-Wish every year for the last couple of years. So I'm really proud of the work that I've done for them and the money that we've been able to raise to help kids who are battling, huge odds in their life, be able to have at least one day or one experience worth of happiness. Number 4, which state would you love to visit? I've been very fortunate to be able to visit a lot of states, but I've never visited Alaska, and I think that would be pretty cool to see the glaciers and to go and see Denali National Park. I'd probably have to pick that. Number 5, do you learn from your mistakes? Absolutely. One of the greatest lines in the study of history is, if we don't learn from our past, we'll be doomed to repeat it. And I think that absolutely rings true. Number 6, what family story have you heard once too often? At first glance, this kind of sounds like a negative connotation to the question, but I really think that you can turn this as a positive. When my grandfather was still alive, he used to tell me all the time about what his life was like during the Great Depression and World War II. And he never really spoke about that with my dad or my uncles. And to me, that's a great story that I love to hear over and over again because we had that such connection. Number 7, who do you look up to? I'm 5'9", so just about everybody, except Mr. A. Number 8, what one question would you like to ask of an ancestor, and who would you ask? I never really got to know any of my great-grandparents, and they were all immigrants from other countries. So I would really like to ask them the question of, during times of struggle and difficulty, what did you do to maintain a positive attitude and keep moving forward towards your goals? Number 9, if you could inherit any quality from your parents, what would you choose? Patience. Always patience. Number 10, which cartoons did you watch when you were a kid? I had the privilege of growing up in the best era for cartoons, the 1990s. So the cartoons that I watched when I was a kid were like Tiny Toon Adventures, Bobby's World, Tailspin, Doug, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Rugrats, Animaniacs, just to name a few. Thanks to Mrs. Burke for letting me take part in this 10-question challenge. Guys, stay safe, keep washing your hands, and we'll see you sometime in the future.